Growing up in the San Gabriel Valley was a real privilege. Over the years, I've watched as the Chinese population in the area soared, bringing with them their culture, starting businesses, and influencing our food, architecture, lifestyle, and overall dynamic of the San Gabriel Valley, or the SGV. In fact, spending the last 19 years in the San Gabriel Valley, I have observed what I like to call the Chinafication of the SGV. Driving through the streets of the SGV, one can find hundreds of traditional Chinese restaurants sprawled out across several cities, which include San Gabriel, Alhambra, Monterey Park, and Arcadia. These restaurants serve food that you can only otherwise get in China or Taiwan, and use traditional cooking methods that help remind Chinese immigrants of home. The food culture has also transformed nightlife in the San Gabriel Valley, leading to restaurants and cafes staying open well past midnight. Food is so important to these people in preserving their traditional Chinese ways, and the young and the older generations come together to break bread and get a taste of home.
Really a way to bond with other people, and with so many other people being foodies now, everyone's Instagramming their pictures. Food is just the universal language.
Food means so much more than a means to survive. For the Chinese immigrants in the San Gabriel Valley, it is a way for them to bring their traditional culture to their new life in America. However, the influx of Chinese culture has changed more than just the food scene. It has also changed the architecture of the buildings. Amid growing concerns about an increasingly dense population and the lack of space, many Chinese cities have started to build up with taller buildings. They are also creating multi-usage buildings that have shops and businesses on the first floor and living spaces or hotel rooms on the higher floors. The Chinese immigrants to the San Gabriel Valley have brought that trend to America as well. The San Gabriel Valley was previously comprised of mostly 1- or 2-story buildings, but now the buildings are getting taller due to Chinese influence. In fact, many plaza or square-like buildings have been built in the last couple of years, and more are currently under construction. Hotel rooms and living spaces are combined with businesses into a single unified plaza or square. The architecture of the buildings reflects the Chinese's preference for flashy, ostentatious design that acts as a show of wealth and lavishness. At the heart of all the cuisine and architectural changes in the San Gabriel Valley is, of course, the Chinese immigrants themselves. They have come to the San Gabriel Valley by the thousands, and that number only seems to be rising, leading to an increasingly dense population. They come as young children, or later on in their lives. The diversity in age among the Chinese population means there's a mashup of traditional and new American values, leading to the rise of a new Chinatown, hidden away in the suburbs of Los Angeles. Traditionally, nations rise and fall, but in the midst of this food revolution and transformation, I wonder if America might escape that fate by shedding its skin as a nation to reveal an international civilization.